Stadium. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration. Senior Day. It's the Missouri Tigers and the Arkansas Razorbacks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Thank you, guys. I have checked in with the Tigers head coach here pregame. Big storyline for this team here today is their running back chasing history. He has been so productive all season, and today, a chance to break the school record for single-season rush yards. He is heavily involved in the game plan, and I expect them here in the opening drive to get him the ball, get him some juice so he can run into history today. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. The give to the fullback. Breaks the tackle. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Razorbacks in a good spot here with second and short. Give to the fullback. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Razorbacks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Looks as if he's going to run it. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
They run it, they get the first down, and look at the offense. Right back on the football, ready to crank this tempo up.
Calls his own number. Quarterback gets the first down. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
They'll go to the fullback. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. Third and long coming up. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Razorbacks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Sticks it in his belly. Plows through the defense. Here's headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! He ran through tackles like water through a sieve. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Let's talk a little bit about Missouri. For some teams, the road into the top 25 can be a little more treacherous than for others. And once you get there, you've got to convince the rest of the country you deserve to stay.
And I think that's what's next for this squad. They've earned the right to get in the top 25. People are noticing what they're doing. Now, let's continue to build on it because they haven't proven they're a top 10 team, and they want to get to that point.
Yeah, let's stay hungry. Let's not be satisfied with the fact that we just broke into the top 25. Let's get in the top 20, top 15, top 10. Let's make the college football playoff. You don't want to get ahead of your skis here too early. It's a nice thing to be inside the top 25 now, but you want to continue to get better.
And that's a frustrating drive. Not the drive they were trying to put together. 3 plays, couldn't find a way to break somebody loose. Catching the football, getting tackled. Offense still...
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. 4th down, Simmons. He wants to go deep. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Changing the routes with his receivers. He'll take it himself. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner. Just exhausting.
They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Give to the big fullback. Might have a chip. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Arkansas.
What a start for this guy, right? 2 drives, and it's already his 2nd rushing touchdown. And listen, this area of the field, David, in the red zone, you've got to be able to run it. It's really hard to throw. Windows aren't very big. But this dude right now is feeling it.
And as a defense now, I understand the mission. Palmer, it's pretty simple. They're going to run the football. So I've got to meet that physical challenge, man. I got to stop the run, or else this is going to be a long day for this defense.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Simmons looking deep down the right side. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Lined up in the gun, here's Simmons. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Simmons to throw for it on fourth. Going to take a shot. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish with a huge play in the passing game, covering 75 yards to house it. And he's going to bring this one out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. From the gun, running back on the move. Got enough for the first down. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. The give to the big fullback. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl, but knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation...
Turns it on down the left side. The 30. Past the 20. No one there to stop him, except the fella in the striped shirt who threw the penalty flag. This one might be coming back. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Runs through the tackle. Knocked down immediately. They tried to surprise him on 3rd and long with the run and nothing doing. Lots of time left and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Got room on the return. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
The give to Hardy. Oh, he's got some space. Inside, touchdown, Missouri! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, sudden change situations are so interesting because oftentimes in that kind of instance, you get the ball back on a turnover and offenses are trying to take a shot looking for the home run touchdown. But that time they just turned around and handed it off. It was a more conservative play call, David, but it gave them the same desired result.
And it's picked off right at the goal line. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Quick give. It's Russell. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
See some running room. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule and it makes those third downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
And he made that look easy, but it's not. I think one of the hardest things to do is tackle these quick, shifty wide receivers in the open field. Nice job getting that sucker on the ground.
A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the fourth down decision pays off big time.
Well, they're setting the tone early in this game. Fourth down in their own end. They go for it on the ground, and they pick it up.
They want to set the tone. They want to establish that they think their offense is unstoppable and that they're willing to do anything to keep the football.
You're exactly right, Reese. They're sending a very clear message to this defense. We're going to run the football. We don't care what you do, but you are not going to stop us.
How do you not respect the big fellas? This doesn't take you back in the time machine to the days when a fullback was on the field every single play. Then you're missing out because fullbacks are awesome. They're just low maintenance. They're not divas like wide receivers. They just block most of the time, don't say much. And then you give them the football, and occasionally you get some big plays like this, and they hit somebody so hard they got snot bubbles coming out of their nose.
And the Razorbacks back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They're going to ride this running back. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. Even dating to the days when they ran the option, Arkansas has always been built around the ground game.
And makes Jerry Jones happy, huh? Noted Arkansas fan, always talking about the Hogs, his Hogs. And this team is always built on that physicality, built on that toughness.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Give it to the guy with no neck, 2 chin straps, oversized shoulder pads, the big burly fullbacks. Those guys are awesome. They're kind of a dying breed in college football, but you love seeing them get the pigskin, fall forward, and hit anybody in their way.
He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're stubborn with this running game in the red zone. The Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Give to the fullback. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Put themselves in a bit of a bind, but that last one is 2nd and 14. Big fullback's got it. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Well, the fullback helping out his offense here, running the football. Nice job finding the hole and getting upfield. Takes a lot to bring this guy down.
Handoff to the fullback. Smashes ahead. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Razorbacks headed quickly to the line. From the gun, it's Russell. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Arkansas! That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season. There's nothing like seeing the hardest working guy on the offense get in for 6.
the big physical guy that blocks 99% of the time. You don't give him the ball very often. Reward the big fella for blocking his tail off. Gotta like that.
And he did get that extra point through with no problem, despite the snowy surface. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Here's Hardy to begin the drive. He's stopped after picking up 1 to the 23.
And I think that's really the key to this football team. You saw it last week, man. Everything kind of falls into place when he gets the football and the ground game gets going. And I think when you play a rivalry game with emotion, with passion, like settle everybody in, run the football, and be more physical.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
On third down, here's Hardy. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Line gets set, first down. Might as well give it to him again. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Simmons to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Terry. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Working that left side now. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Tigers will try to pick it up on 4th down. 4th down, Simmons. On a little time, lets it go. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Handoff from the shotgun. Turning it on! Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, you're going to be hard to stop.
Run it with the fullback. Uh-oh, look out. He's got the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Razorbacks moving quickly to the line. The give to the fullback. He breaks a tackle. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll return it. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Throwing Simmons. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. QB got it himself. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. To the air, it's Simmons. Out wide right, it's Terry. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Timeout on the field, Missouri calls it second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game. Trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there. Being aggressive. Getting to him.
Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Speeding down the left side. He's at the and he's going to run him all the way back. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacks on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. They'll start this drive on the ground with Hardy. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. We begin with the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the #1 team, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. And it's Ole Miss with one of the biggest wins in program history, taking down the #1 team in the country. The victory caps off a 7-5 regular season. Not the best outcome, but you'd have to think a bowl invite is on the way.
Got a little space.
Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
The Tigers come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Simmons extending the play. It's complete to the left. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Moves the pocket. It's Simmons. Deep throw off his back foot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Man, if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Keeping his eyes downfield. Inside the 35. At the 20, he's got space. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. On the option. Now the pitch. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
A very productive play on 1st down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up 3rd and goal.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go.
Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
On the move. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and now it's a 2-possession game, down 15. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. The Razorbacks offense set to begin this drive. They come out for the first time in this 2nd half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss.
Well, they're trying to hand it off to the fullback for a quick hitter, but just nowhere to go. The defensive line, great job getting penetration to set up that play.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. He's changing the play. They want to run this quarterback. He's knocked down immediately, tried to catch them napping on the run and nothing doing. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on 4th down.
Sweet. Freeze. Ready, go.
Snapped it, and he has to have it. Fires to the right. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Holly, what do you have?
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. There he goes. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
And I'm not surprised that they're giving him a touch early in this football game, too, because you've seen it throughout the season. Like, they trust their QB to run the football, especially in big-time situations. We'll see that throughout this football game. But he's already over 500 yards. Like, that's really good. So he's a weapon that they will use throughout the football game.
Well, they're trying to go toss to the field and get that running back out into space to use his speed, but the defense looked like they were already lined up expecting that play, and they force a negative one.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down.
And I like that a lot by this defense, like understanding this guy's a threat. He's already shown you he will take off and run the football, treating him like a running back, playing pass, but understanding that can happen.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Looking for the marker. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite.
Running free. Touchdown, Tigers. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Why not double the try total and go for 2? Here's Simmons to throw. He's into the end zone again. A little icing on the cake with a 2-point conversion after the long touchdown run. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That is a sophomore offensive lineman down on the play, and we hope he's able to return soon. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
They'll run it. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Fullback's got it. At the 35, he's got room. Breaks into the open. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Maybe some room here. Got the first down. The tag. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Arkansas. He scores for the 5th time in this game. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. DB's right up on the receivers. Throwing Simmons. Release to the back. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Second and long here. Looking downfield. It's Simmons. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
They'll run the screen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play.
You're not going to fool this guy on the running back screen. They're trying to invite him up the field, rushing the passer, but he saw it too soon. He was able to stop.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Simmons to throw for it on fourth. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert.